So I think one of the most common misconceptions people have when they're coming on the Harbour Club is that we use lots of debt in order to do our acquisitions. In fact, there are other courses out there who recommend using debt to buy companies. It's called an LBO, or a leveraged buyout. It's where you borrow money to buy the company. And it kind of makes sense to people because a lot of people understand property, and obviously with property you have a mortgage, you have a deposit, and off you go. So they kind of think it's the same with business. Unfortunately, with a property, you have the asset, which is the property. With a business, quite often the asset that people like to leverage most is the debtors of the company. This is the money that's owed to the company for customers, paying their invoices. The problem is, if you borrow money against the money that's supposed to be coming in the future, you effectively throttle your cash flow in the future. So what tends to happen is, yes, you can raise the money quite quickly and quite easily to complete the transaction, but you're then completely screwed for cash flow as you go forwards. And in fact, it pretty much becomes a kind of clinging on for dear life for 12 months. And if you can cling on for that 12 months, you kind of get to keep the company. The problem is that this is really quite a toxic way to do business. It's very stressful for a start because all of a sudden you'll owe lots of people money and you can't pay it to them. But also you're going to have quite often things like personal guarantees or debentures associated with the debt facility. So this means that you're either going to have personal claims against you or claims against the business and people trying to seize the assets of the company. So it's really not as smart. It's quite lazy and simple, but it's really not that smart to do a leverage buyout.